The weekend wabaddewo gyenyinza okuyita ceremony oba event eyabadde trending ku internet agirinamu omukono olw'ensonga ye taata w'omukyala oyo. Tugenda kunyumyamu naye olunaku olwaleero, naye ngenda kukusaba olwaleero tulimu ekinyanyimbe, tugenda mixing oluzungu n'oluganda, naye okusingira ddala tugenda yita mu luzungu. Tulabe Ssemwanga ono fees ze bawangayo yazirya yakola otya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boss, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Was my introduction okay?
Very fine.
Very fine.
I pick the words very well. My problem is speaking.
Okay.
So I understand what you say, but speaking Luganda is a bit a challenge to me. Yeah.
How long have you been in Kampala?
For quite some time.
Quite some time.
Quite some time.
You've never bothered learning the language?
I tried to learn a few.
But what happened?
But I fear making mistakes.
You fear making mistakes in Uganda?
One time I spoke Luganda and my friends laughed at me a lot. So since that time, I fear speaking Luganda.
Okay, kindly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yeah, my name is Patrick Apecu. I am the father of Nyamutoro Fiona, Honorable Minister. I'm sure that is what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So I am the father.
Okay, for starters, how does it feel being a father to a minister?
It feels nice. I love Fiona so much that when she was appointed a minister, we felt happy. It brought joy in our home. It is something that we didn't see coming. Though we knew she has the capacity, she's capable of being a minister. And when it truly happened, we thanked God and we felt happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fiona, growing up, did you ever notice that maybe she will walk that path of being a politician?
Yes, I knew she would be a politician because right from primary, she was a politician. Fiona became a head girl when she was in primary 4. So she will campaign, we will support her. I stood by her from primary, secondary, throughout HSC up to university. So her political career started from primary up to where she is today. So it is not a surprise for me that she ended up in politics because that is her passion.
Growing up,
Yeah.
I'm talking about that infantry stage.
Yes.
How was she around other children?
She was very assertive. She's somebody who will tell you a mistake. If she noticed that you have even spoken bad English, she will tell you. Whether you are an adult or a child, she will tell you. She will correct her friends. She had leadership qualities. You know, when you put children together, a leader will emerge. After about 5 minutes, you will see a leader. And Fiona will always be that type of leader. You will see her leading kids, even in play, in whatever they do. They always look to her. Even when she was a girl growing up in a group of boys, she was the leader. So you could tell leadership qualities were coming on Fiona.
How are you handling the fame? You know, right now she's one of the most talked about ministers. I know in any way it comes back to the father and mom. So how are you handling?
It is very difficult for me because the generation I am in is a generation that doesn't love
Privacy.
I love privacy. I don't want, this is the first time I'm appearing on a TV show to talk about Fiona or about anybody else. So I love my private life and I want everything to be put under wraps. But when you're dealing with the Gen Zs, the generation of Fiona, you have to understand them. There are people who enjoy social media, they enjoy opulence, they want everything to be in public. So we are dealing with the two different generations. However, for us, for me and my wife and the family, we prefer being quiet. And that's why you have not seen us appear anywhere. Probably if you have ever seen my picture, maybe somebody posted it, but not me. So we are dealing with the different generations.
Okay.
But the fame is there, and we are also watching the space to see how far it goes. But honestly, I love privacy. For me, I love privacy, but I also understand that the generation we are dealing with is the generation that loves social media, they love TV, they love shows. So we have accepted that it is a mix and a balance. Yeah.
Okay, speaking about Fiona still, does she have any other siblings?
Yes. Yes, she has. She has brothers. She has only boys, siblings who are only boys. So you can imagine a girl growing up with the boys. She has, and they love each other. She loves them, they love her. And yes, she do. She has siblings.
Okay, let's talk about last weekend's event. Were you invited by I've never seen your pictures. Were you invited?
I was not invited because I'm the one who hosted the function.
So you were the one inviting?
Yes, so and that confirms to you what I've told you, that I am a private person. That function, traditionally in my culture, it is something that was not meant to be public. It is called anena in Alur. I think the Baganda call it kuchala.
Kuchala, yeah.
Now, in my culture, it is something that is discussed inside the house. So elders from the other camp comes and meet elders from my side. The purpose of their visit is to find out how do we get to marry an Alur girl. What does it take to marry an Alur girl? So that is the discussion we had with the elders at home. But I've told you, when you're dealing with the generation called Gen Zs, they tell you, okay, daddy, that is fine, that is your function. In the house is yours, let us also do ours outside. So we gave her the opportunity to take her pictures with her boyfriend and do whatever she wanted. So that's what happened. That I'm the one who hosted that function. So whatever you saw was pictures that was leaked from my compound. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the glitz and glamour still at the same event. How does it feel, or how did it feel, you watching your girl walking down with smiles and laughters and applauds from friends and visitors? How did it feel?
It felt very, very nice. We wish her to have a good marriage. When a child grows up, a child grows up to make decisions. Parents, you cannot decide for who your daughter should marry. They make that decision. They meet their friends. How they meet them is not our business. Our business is to receive the report that she brought home. Fiona had never introduced anybody else to me as a boyfriend. The day she told me that she had a boyfriend, I knew she was serious. So, as a parent, I can only support.
Sorry to cut you short. Do you remember that time when she told you about her boyfriend?
Yes, I remember. She told me she had Eddy.
Which year was that?
She told me last year. Yeah. Okay. But she told me she had been dating him for some time. Okay. And it was over about 4 years now. But me, I got to know at the tail end of the relationship, because she kept it private from me, but she told me last year. So when she told me, because that was the first time she's telling me such things, so I believed her, and I believe her because I know she's a serious girl. So we want to do everything possible to support her.
What is your message to Eddy?
I have already told him many messages, but
your one last message to Eddy.
He has to look after my daughter well, love her, and treat her well. I will wish them to have a very successful marriage, have children, and enjoy their marriage. It is the love they have which is important for me. If that love continues, there's no other thing else I want to look for. But that love they have between them should continue. So let her love Fiona and treat Fiona well. We shall be happy with him.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure having you around. Thank you for your time. One more time. Kale akalanzi tuikomyewo mu lwe wammwe olwa nazzi kuno ntambudde ntya mu Kingere ndi bulungi fizi saazirya nabwekyo twebaze muzeeyi wange bamuyita Abuka Muhammad Ssemwanga namuŋŋoonaawo yasasula yadde bangoba ku masomero agawerako naye namaliriza kati how was my English?
Very well.
You know, I'm not used to the King's language.
It is me now who needs to learn Uganda.
Do you know any song from Eddy Kenzo? By Eddy Kenzo, sorry?
No, I have not mastered the names, but I know many. But I don't know what their names.
Okay,
I can't.
can you try at least giving me a line in one of those songs? Sumbusa, Jubilation, Stamina.
Something about weekend.
Weekend.
Is a
Rotate.
Weekend. Yes, that is what I can know properly.
So you're most familiar with the weekend song?
The weekend song. The weekend song is what I am very familiar with. But he has many.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're a fan?
Yeah, I listen. Now I'm supposed to be, even if I was not. I need to support. I need to support them now. I must. Yeah.
Kale Peter kanakulya tuwe kayimba ka weekend yao Eddy Kenzo then tukomewo ne mama tuva ku Bukedde.
Oliko nange vibe gyendimu ongwiro ntomeze mukwano kuba it's a weekend rotating so baby reset njagala mind to refresh yeah.
Alright, tukyagenda maaso mukulikeyo mu kayimba ako kebayita weekend. Abaganda bange William Marshall ogamba otya DJ wa kabyo yayagala nnyo Shane agamba Ssemwanga buli wobeera ku sheeyo tubeerako nina n'abantu abalabe nasanga mu Bride and Groom Expo kuliko omukyala Sekatawa Jesse omwami Sekatawa Jesse n'omukyala Ruth Sekatawa muwangalirawo namuŋŋona ku bawala kata mugamba mwagala nnyo Ekyenkya Ne ssereebu at the celebrity breakfast. Nina bagayi bange ababooda abasirikale ab'enjawulo aba SFC baagala nnyo sheeno kosa ne muganda wange aba CMI ndowooza owulira ebitongole bye tukolagana nabyo high profile bitongole. Kale moving on with the show ladies and gentlemen, ku set ndinako omukyala oba boogera n'abakyala bakakkanamu omukyala si wa bigambo bingi naye mmaze ebbanga nga nkulaba ku New Vision naye nga simanyi nti gwe maama wa minisita era n'okuyita okukola interview eno mbadde nkolanga mukozi munnange not until someone naŋŋamba nti owaayo ye maama wa Nyamutoro oli otya olunaku olwaleero?
Ndi bulungi mwana.
Gwani?
Ampita Caroline Apecu muddowa.
Bino byonna ebiriwo essaawa zino wali obisuubira?
Mukama byonna tukkiriza Mukama ali mbisuubira bijja kubaawo kuba omwana yatusuubiza tajja bikola.
Mukuliko omukolo?
Ale webale kusiima omukolo gwa
watuyita ate nga tukola naawe
munnayo omukolo gwabadde gwa inner house okukyala tekutera kubeera kw'abantu bangi culture yaffe bwekyo bwetambula culture tekkiriza yeetaaga ba mu nnyumba.
Before she became a minister, how was your question in eri unnecessary kwa mbadde enda kubuuza how was your relationship with her? Of course a mother and a daughter.
Omwana Fiona tumukuzizanga mwana w'abantu mwana mu abantu mwana muntu mwana mulungi ayagala abantu akoze emikwano mingi.
Okay. Kati minister we yali asoma mwali mwagala asoma afuuke ki?
Fiona yakulanga ayagala abeere lawyer mu kusoma kwe kwonna naye nga ne youth politics oba yakula prefect byonna bikoze okuvanga mwana muto tewali kyatakoze.
Kati kino ekintu mukihandolinze mutya privacy yamwe kyemmanyi kati yakyuka aba batunuulira bangi ate temwamanyira that fame and attention kati mukihandolinze mutya
ng'abazadde twebaza Katonda kubanga Fiona kyatutuusizzaako kati mu bantu naffe tuyitibwa bantu baki ab'ekitiibwa abazadde minisita abalese minisita waggulu era twebaza Fiona okututuusa ku mutindo guno. Webaza ne mwami waffe Eddy
ng'omukolo
omuwala waffe.
You're happy?
We are very happy as parents. Kubanga Fiona tatulagangako muntu mulala yenna okujjako Eddy yasoose. Yes, tukyebaliza Katonda. Era tuli basanyufu.
Wali osinkanyeko Eddy before Fiona nga tannamuintroducing?
Yes, Fiona Eddy abadde ajjanga naye ewaka munna. Yes, yamutuintroducingira era yasoose okutuintroducing. Yes.
Okay. Ne Eddy muvubuka mulungi era ffe bakwano we we are happy for him. We tumwagala awo ate yafunye omukyala nga tiiki. Mwebale kuza mukyala.
Ya Fiona twamukuza bulungi era bajja kufumba.
Baganda be abalenzi.
Abalenzi basanyufu nnyo. Ayina baganda b'abalenzi bayitirivu bangi. Era ndooza mu bifaananyi mubalaba baaliwo nga basanyufu. Era ffe tuli basanyu, essanyu lingi. Fiona atuleetedde essanyu mu maka.
Tugenda nebbi.
Tujja babuulira ekiseera nga kituuse. Yes, mwami tujja mutwala enebbi. Fiona ajja tuleetera omwami enebbi.
Kale ebigambo bye bisembayo kuba toli mwogezi mulungi naye thank you for your time. I'm grateful webale okumpa obudde n'ebigambo bye bisembayo. Let's assume Eddy ne Fiona balaba right about now. So kubasibirira entanda.
Eddy ne Fiona muwala wange mbaagaliza obufumbo obulungi. Mbaagaliza essanyu. Era muli bantu bassanyu era neebaza nnyo byonna bimwatukoledde by'okujja ewaka obutatuswaza. Mukama ye mubeezi wammwe. Amiina.
Kale nkwagaliza olunaku olulungi neyanzeege. Kale Hassan ogamba otya? Oli omuwala yaniwire? Claire? Ani? Kathy? Oli omugayi yani? Ani? Johnson Lukwago. Kale ne Peter Kanakulya asaze ebifaananyi bino ne Dennis anyiga amapeesa awo. Fred Nsereko ne Top Boss gwe bayita Justin Nakagwa. We are signing out for today. Tujja kukwatagana olunaku olw'enkya inshallah. Tuddemu tusinkane Katonda wanaabakkiriza. But for now mbasaba mugula olupapula lwa Bukedde olw'okusatu olunaku olwaleero tubamu n'emboozi z'olugambo. Omanye bye tutasobodde kwogera wano na Sseguya n'ewalala mu kasala b'ekyo oba oluyimba lw'oba kayisanyo bibeera mu buli lwakusatu olunaku olwaleero mu lugambo awo Bukedde olupapula ku nnusu 10 lwokka. Mwenna abajja mu mwoleso gwa bride and groom maliriza nga mbakulisaayo nga mbeebaza abasponsors baffe aba exhibitors abayolesa mwenna tubeebaza muganda wange. Thank you so much. I'm signing out. Nze Musa Ssemwanga. Yaman.
Ladies and gentlemen.